Hey everybody, my name is Colton Blair, and this is my sharing video for this week. I decided I would look at into JUnit testing for my video this week, and I actually shared that with my group as well. But I thought I would kind of dive deeper into it and learn about it a little bit more, and then share it with you guys. So JUnit, I thought it was kind of funny on Wikipedia. If you look, I don't know how many of you has, but the very first line it says JUnit, not to be confused with GUnit. I thought that was pretty funny. But JUnit is just a unit testing framework for Java. It says JUnit has been important in the development of test-driven development and is one of a family of unit testing frameworks, which is collectively known as XUnit, that originated with SUnit. So for most applications, JUnit is linked as a jar at compile time. The framework would reside under package JUnit.framework for JUnit 3.8 and earlier, and then under package org.junit for JUnit 4 and later. So if you were using NetBeans or some other program to develop in, that's how you'd get this JUnit. I thought it was really interesting that it showed that a research survey that was performed in 2013 across over 10,000 GitHub projects found that JUnit was one of the most popular libraries. So it said each library, each JUnit library, was used by 30.7% of the projects. So that was kind of cool, and it kind of shows, how important it is and how useful of a tool it can be. So I'm just going to show you a little bit about how it works here. So I'll present my screen to you guys. I should have done that earlier. But I'm just going to look at some of the stuff that I've done. And one thing that's really cool about Eclipse is that JUnit is built in. You don't have to find a plugin for it. You don't have to import it. JUnit is already a part of Eclipse. So if you're using Eclipse, it's really easy and simple to use. I'll kind of show you how you can use it. So if I wanted to get in here, and you can see that I've already done a couple of tests, so I'm going to delete that so I can show you how to do it from scratch. So say I wanted to run a test to look for the errors of this Java collections framework. You just right click and you go create a new, and then right here you can see JUnit test case. So you can see that it's already built in. You don't have to import it. You just click on that JUnit test case. You can name it whatever you want. By default, it just takes the name of your class and adds test to the end. So I'll just leave it like that. Also, if you look here, you can go have it set up before class, so you can have the test run before the class. You can set up after, tear down, whatever you want it to do. So you click next, and then you can pick all of the objects that it'll look at. I'm just gonna choose all of them, so it'll cycle through all of these and look at them and test them. So then click finish, and right here it creates your test. So you can see the different annotations right here. The @test just says that it's going to perform a test on that particular method. It's going to look at it. If I would have chosen the before or after annotations right here, instead of @test, it would say @before. So, and this is all, and I should have showed you, but you could choose whether you do JUnit 3 or JUnit 4. I'm using JUnit 4. So the new test using JUnit 4, the test methods have to be annotated. You can see by this test annotation. And it is also possible to define a method or to execute that method before or after each of all the test methods, which, as I said, it would say before or after, or before class or after class. It would have those annotations rather than the test. So get to running it. So you just right click on your new test, and then down here you can click run as and run it as a JUnit test. Says there's errors. I'm going to proceed anyway. And it runs and it loops through all of these and tests them. So you can see it ran 19 out of 19. It checked for all of those. There were 0 errors, 19 failures because there's errors in the whole package, the Java package. But so you can see kind of how it works. If there was an error, instead of being blue right here, it would be red. You could click on it, double click on it, and it would highlight it in here, and it would kind of tell you what had went wrong or what was the case with that. So it's a really cool little thing. I'm still diving into it, but that's what I was able to get out of it and learn about it. I hope to be able to learn more because it seems like a really useful tool. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the box below. Thanks.